Hey y'all, it's Christian. Welcome back to my channel. So today I decided not to do a crime story just yet because I'm trying to figure out who I want to do. I've been I have a couple people in mind, but I'm gonna wait on that because I want to kind of narrow it down. So I decided to come on and just do a little story time. And if y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure I haven't told y'all that I've been like back and forth between assisted living and home health. So that's what I'm doing now, home health. I've been doing that for about a year and a half. Um, then before that, I've been assisted living. Then before that, I've been home health. But I decided to go back to home health because I just have one client as opposed to assisted living where you have multiple people that you're responsible for, and you have to change their diapers and get them dressed and take them to the bathroom. So I went back to home health because you have that one-on-one with just one client, and that's what I like the most about home health. But if you don't know what home health is, you're through an agency where you go to different clients' houses, whether they're like disabled or elderly or can't help themselves. So that's what I do. So this particular client stayed, it's like in the middle of nowhere. She had neighbors, but they were so spaced out, which I hated. And I'm night shift. I Anywhere I go, I'm working night shift. So yeah, I was night shift. And this in her house was so big. I mean, it was big, and then she had like a lot of land, like in front of the house, even in the back of the house. It was just land and all this, like all these trees, and I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out because I'm like, scary movie, The Strangers, stuff like that. Cause I'm very cautious. People say I'm scary, but I'm cautious. And if I feel uneasy, then yeah, it's a problem. So it got to the point where, because I'll be sitting in her living room, cause it was like her living room, then it was like her room over here to the left of me, then to the right of me is her kitchen. So I'll be sitting in the living room on a sofa. Mind you, she had two doors and two windows on the doors, and it freaked me out because that's literally where I sat the whole entire 10 hours at night, pitch black dark. And I felt so uneasy about it. It got to a point where I started bringing, like the underpads that you sit, let me try to explain. It's basically like underpads where you'll put under people so they won't, pee in the bed if they pee. Those underpads. So I started bringing underpads to work, using them as my curtains. So I would like tape them on the windows and stuff like that, so I won't be able to see outside. It got to the point that I had to, it's like it was a must, because if not, I was gonna feel uncomfortable the whole entire shift. And then in her kitchen, she had this huge window that you could see out of, and that freaked me out too, because I'm like, oh my goodness, like what if somebody outside looking in at me? And that was one of the most like uncomfortable client. She wasn't bad, it was just the house and the surroundings of it. It was just so uneasy for me. So I get to the point where I'd be like, okay, what if somebody come over here and threaten my life or something like that? And I started planning like escape routes. So I'll go upstairs, to clean up, but then I'd be looking like, okay, this window leads to the roof, which is where I could jump off the roof and I'm directly at my car. So I would keep my keys in my pocket. I keep my phone in my pocket just in case if I ever had to get up in a hurry, I was gonna get up and I was gonna dip. Um, then she had a front door, and I was like, okay, so would it be a good idea if I was to go to the front door? Probably not. But I was planning my escape routes by that point. But oh my goodness, it was this one time, y'all, where I was like, it was I was there at one particular night, and then it turned to morning. Mind you, all night I'm already uncomfortable. You know, I'm already like minding my P's and Q's. Basically, I'm just looking out the window in the kitchen and, peek my head up and like, okay, because I could see like the feet at the door, at the window. So if a pair of feet was to come, I would see it. So I'm like, do I see feet? No, I don't see feet. Ugh, I'm cool. But y'all, I mean, this one particular morning, and it was still dark. It was about maybe 5:30 in the morning. So I had to get up and go into her kitchen. And then I peep out the window, which I shouldn't have done because I try not to. But I peep out the window, and then I see like this figure. And I'm just like, hold on, wait a minute. What am I looking at? So then I'm just like, okay, maybe my mind playing tricks on me. So I look out the window again and I still see a figure. And it looked like a in his 50s, maybe late 40s year old white man. And it was like he was facing looking towards the woods. And I was like, wait a minute. I was so freaking scared. I was like, hold up. What's going on? Am I seeing stuff or is it somebody really outside? So I'm just like in panic mode. My client, mind you, was in her room completely knocked out. And I always wondered what I would do if situations like this was to occur. So I'm just like, okay, am I tripping? Let me try to peep again. So I won't get, so if somebody's out there, they won't see me, but I will see them. So let me kind of peek out there again to make sure, maybe my mind playing tricks on me. Maybe I'm just this uncomfortable that I'm actually imagining somebody outside. So I peeped again, and it still looked like this white man just standing there looking in the woods. Like he didn't see me, but I saw him. But it was just like he was just fixated on the woods. And I backed up slowly. This is embarrassing, y'all. But I backed up super slow. And then my heart dropped. I grabbed my phone, I remember, but I just remember standing there. It's like I froze completely up. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to get out of here? So then, out of nowhere, it's like the next aide that relieved me, she came in at 7 o'clock. So it's like out of nowhere, she pops up. And then I'm just like, hold on. She's darker than me. So, and she's a lady. So, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Did I see her and I'm just imagining somebody else? But then I'm like, no. I actually saw, he was a white male. He had to be late 40s, early 50s. And it was just, he was standing there. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I saw somebody and it wasn't you because I know what you look like, but this was a totally different figure. So I'm just like, okay, so what happened? Like, did I actually see somebody, or I was just confused. So, needless to say, I was so glad to see her though, because I was out of there for real. Cause yeah, I was freaked out. I remember telling my husband, and he was like, "What? That's weird." And it was completely weird. I told my mama, I was telling everybody, and then I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, but this client probably ain't gonna work for me." So now, fast forward, I'm in a assisted living home, but I have my client there. So this is much better because it's inside, can't see outside. Um, yeah, just one person. I feel so much safer in there. Cause at my other client house, I did not feel safe. I did not feel secure at all. And it got to a point where I was thinking about, okay, maybe I should take a knife to work. But I was like, no, I can't have weapons. But then I always had like a can of mace or something. But y'all, it was the most uncomfortable feeling I have ever felt in my life. Like, literally, the scariest moment of my life was that day. And yeah, so I'm just grateful that, I just made it out of there alive. Because I don't know what was going on. Maybe I seen somebody. Actually, I don't know what happened, but it's just the weirdest thing. Because I was like, no, I know what you look like. I did not see you. I actually saw, because this was a dark female. I was like, I did not see you. I actually saw a middle-aged white man. So what the heck am I looking at? What did I see? And it always kind of stuck with me ever since, because I'm just like, I don't know, it's just the weirdest thing. But yeah, I made it out of there alive, went home, and yeah, I think I switched clients at that part, because I was like, no, I'm uncomfortable here. She got too much land. Them woods. I immediately thought about the strangers. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Gotta get out of there. So that's my story time, you guys. Comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think I was seeing stuff, or could it have actually been somebody? I'm not sure. I don't know if I believe in ghosts or anything, but I don't know. And her husband did pass. Yeah, her husband did pass. So who could have been? Who could have saw? But yeah, so that's my story time, you guys. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.